dividend is, won't it cause inflation to skyrocket? And it really won't, for a number of reasons. So the rough math people think of is they say, hey, if every adult in America got $1,000 a month, that would be something like $3 trillion a year. In a $20 trillion economy, that seems like a lot. But if you break down the numbers, it shrinks a lot very, very quickly, because we're already spending $1.5 trillion on various income support programs, 126 of them. And so you're not actually increasing the money supply by 3 trillion, you're increasing it by much, much less. So the headline cost of the freedom dividend isn't 3 trillion, it's closer to 1.8 trillion. Now, the big change that I would make to pay for the freedom dividend is a value-added tax that would harness the gains from artificial intelligence and new technologies and give the American people a slice of every Amazon transaction, every Google search, every robot truck mile. And because our economy is now so massive at $20 trillion, a value-added tax at even half the European level would generate 800 billion and rising of new revenue. And so if we're paying for it through this value-added tax, that 800 billion also does not increase the money supply. So now you're down to $1 trillion. And the $1 trillion you get back in large measure, because it's not like this money disappears. The money is going to go into the hands of everyday Americans around the country who are going to spend it on car repairs, food for their kids, the occasional night out, the hardware store. And that money is going to circulate through the economy over and over again, generating hundreds of billions in new revenue, creating millions of jobs, improving children's health, nutrition, mental health, improving relationships. And that money supply, again, in the context of a $20 trillion economy, is only less than $1 trillion. And if you look at the impact of $1 trillion in a $20 trillion economy, it'll have a very marginal effect on inflation, particularly because most of this money is going to get spent in towns around the country on consumer goods, where the pricing tends to be very, very efficient, and you're not going to have massive spikes in price, because it's not like the burger joint down the street can double its price on you. Because then you'll just go to the taco place or the deli. And what it's really going to do, it's going to make our families, our communities, and our country much, much stronger and healthier. It's going to be a trickle-up economy from people, families, and communities up.